First of all, I want to say that you are beautiful and important and precious and amazing. You wouldn't be if all that is, or source, or God, or whatever word in whatever language, in whatever period of history they called it. You wouldn't exist if it wasn't for that. So do you think that this infinite being, this infinite intelligence makes mistakes? Of course it doesn't make mistakes. Everything is as it is, and you exist for a reason, and the world would never be the same without you. You bring a special, unique flavour and uniqueness to the world, and the reason why I'm saying this is because, like, the biggest fears typically start stemming from the idea that something is wrong, or that we're wrong, that we're not good enough, that we're not therefore loving, deserving and lovable. This is terrible, inaccurate thinking. Terribly inaccurate. Not terrible, but terribly inaccurate. Very inaccurate thinking. The thing is, God source, all that is, loves us unconditionally, and therefore gave us free will instead of forcing us like a slave to do what it wants. With this unconditional love, it gave us the free will to not believe in God or source, all that is, I like to call it. We have the free will to feel and think thoughts that make us feel unloved, unworthy, undeserving, or not good enough, or somehow incomplete, lacking, or flawed. But we're not flawed. You're not flawed, and you're like, all that is, this planet is a learning ground for the soul to grow and to learn and to develop and to blossom and to experience a magnificent life of transition, because one of the constant things is change. So it's never staying the same in life, as you've seen already. So this is the nature of existence: constant flow and change, circulation, not stagnation. That's why circulating your body is really, really, really important. You shouldn't really stagnate your body by just sitting at the computer for ages. One of my new things is I'm going to get up every 15 minutes or 20, maybe 15 preferably, and just shake a little bit, bounce a little bit, do a little bit of stretching, a little bit of like just tense my muscles if I feel like it, stretch my fingers, stretch my hand, and also maybe to just bend over and maybe do a little bit of yoga to get the blood circulating to my head, because then I'll think better with my brain being oxygenated and my tissues being oxygenated. So anyway, one of the things is constant change, and a lot of us have a great fear of change. Do you think change is wrong or bad? Do you think all that is didn't make change for a reason? You see, the soul's journey is a unique journey. It's an always now experience, okay, with no time existing outside of our thoughts, believing and thinking about time, imagining time. So everything is in the now, always. Let's take a breath. So the thing is, let's think thoughts and learn to, the animals talking, to enjoy our progression from A to B to C to D to E, but every single letter, every step of the ladder is always now. It's not existing in time, it's always now. And every single step is totally and utterly, equally and utterly important. It's equal. There's no, like, you're not trying to reach enlightenment in life. That's not the goal of life. It's an option and a choice of life, but it's not a goal, and you can't fail and you can't succeed. So maybe you can succeed in something. I don't know. Like, it's not a success, but it is experience something. Okay, so let's talk about some fears that are very common. Okay, so I want you just to become familiar and accept change, and to go with change and allow yourself to be the way you are. Love and accept yourself to be the way you are. And when you do that, you'll now have learned how to love and accept other people. So, alright, one other thing about change is People are feeling disconnected. One thing about fear, should I say, people are feeling disconnected. They're afraid because they feel weak and lonely and isolated. That's a big thing about fear, okay, and loneliness and depression. One way to overcome this is to realize that you have soul family and soul group and get guides and an angel or more than one angel, many angels helping you. So you're never alone. You are very loved by not only all that is, but all the parts of all that is. It's still all that is, but little elements of all that is. Like you're loved by loads of like loving human beings who love unconditionally everybody. You're loved by a multitude of non-physical beings and extraterrestrial beings too, and interdimensional beings. They love you, they care for you, they're rooting for you, they're looking out for you, they're trying to communicate with you, they're sending you the occasional like inspirational positive thought. They're sending you people and places at the right time. That's good for you. So realize this, okay, and reconnect. But not that you've ever been disconnected from your guides or angels. It's just that you haven't been actively participating and talking to them, communicating with them, saying thanks, allowing yourself to feel flooded with appreciation and thankfulness and gratitude. So start a relationship with your end towards them, towards your angels and guides. They're already with you, so you now start to thank them. Okay, so you're afraid of people's opinions. Public speaking is apparently voted the number one fear in America. You're afraid of people's opinions? Like, why? Do you think they know better than God, all that is? You think that they might judge you as not being good enough or flawed or not good at this, not intelligent enough, not smart enough, not good looking enough, all these little thoughts. So basically speaking, fear stems from your thoughts. It's just a thought, and the absence of fear is generally just a thought away. So if you think a thought that, oh no, like, I don't think I'm going to get this job, you could say, yeah, I might get it if it's right for me. So a part of diminishing fear is trust. Trust in the perfection of the universe. Trust in being loved and looked after for your highest good. So your highest good comes in different forms. Like you might experience challenging people or situations or things that you don't like, but it moves you onto the next step of the ladder, the next stepping stone where you now have learned. So part of reducing fear is doing self-growth and learning from everything you can in life. And this is fulfilling, and you're experiencing a nice change, okay, a nice evolutionary change. You're growing, and it's satisfying. Ask yourself, well, do I really want this job? Is this the job for my highest good? Ask yourself that. Let's say you have a thought, they don't like me, they hate me. Then you say, okay, now here's another thought coming at you. Who gives a shit? How about that? Or who cares? Or big deal in other language. So they don't like you. Doesn't really matter, does it? There's like billions of other people who do like you. Do you like them? Like, do you have an open heart towards them? One of the secrets in the world is to give what you want to receive. But it doesn't always work because some people are stuck in ego so much that they might be abusive or very unkind. So even if you are kind to them, they'll still just be expressing the disturbance that they feel within them. That's nothing really to do with you, but they've suffered and they haven't healed. So they have to learn that, and you can get distance and say goodbye to them if you want. Okay, if you're afraid of like going on airplanes or crossing the road, ask yourself, is this really true that I'm going to get hit by the car if I just cross the road? Is it really true that like I'm really going to have a plane crash? Is it really true? Am I thinking logically here? Like, what are the chances? If you're afraid of being rejected by somebody, like romantically, if you're dating, okay, well, say this to yourself. Who gives a shit? Who cares? If you develop self-love and self-importance and know you're loved and know you're amazing, amazingly unique, step into your power. Do what you love to do. Contribute to the world. Contribute to your happiness. The number one thing you can do probably for yourself is to start doing what you enjoy. This will really distract yourself from your fearful generating thoughts. So get enjoying life. What do you love to do? What do you like? What do you look forward to? What do you enjoy? What makes you excited? What makes you enthusiastic? Focus on these. These are self-love. When you get to do self-love, then start to love other people more. Because when you love yourself unconditionally, no matter what way you are, you will love other people then the way God, source all that is, loves you and everybody. It's unconditionally, exactly the way they are, without conditions. You don't have to be a certain way to be loved. You're just loved. So self-love, the two most important things in life, self-love and acceptance, enjoying yourself. So step into enjoying yourself and get happy. Get out of your room, move your body and circulate. Because if your body's really stagnant and unhealthy and you're giving yourself like the worst processed foods, you will be contributing to the thoughts of fearfulness. So just become aware of those thoughts, but don't judge the thoughts. Love your thoughts unconditionally, love yourself unconditionally. Just change them if you want a different result. Thanks everyone, you're really nice for listening, so I appreciate that. Hope this helps. Hope you give it a share and a like and a subscribe if you're new, and you can send us a donation if you want. Donation link below. I always love donations, of course. It supports me and my work and the message I'm helping to share with everyone for the good of the whole and the good of the individual in life. Thank you. Okay, so what else about fear? Whew. Sorry if I was wobbling the video there. What else is there about fear? Trust, I already told you that. So it just doesn't really matter. If you don't get the job, if the person rejects you, if you're afraid of breaking up with a relationship, well, it doesn't really matter. Trust that they're going to be looked after, they're fine, they're not going to like die without you. You're not going to die without them. You're self-sufficient, you're enjoying life. Ah, there's a little kitty cat. You see, animals teach us how to enjoy life, free in the moment, spontaneous, doing what they like, doing what's exciting, doing what's interesting, doing what's curious, doing what's fascinating, doing what's enthusiastic, enjoyable, playful. So you get like a cat, get like a puppy, get like a kitten. Follow them, follow your joy. Look after yourself, okay? Body, mind, spirit. Get out and get some fresh air and sunlight. Do a bit of body movement, exercise if you can. Getting a juicer will really help your mental health. If you have a juicer, start doing some green and fruit juices. Implement more like fresh fruit into your life. Just to generally improve your diet. Hello, little kitty cat. Meow. Hi. Okay, so the cat wants to play with my leg. Guys, I hope this helps you, and if it does, drop us a comment. Like, I'd like to hear back from you, so give it a share, help somebody else. We're here to help people, help each other. That's why I say donations are donations are welcome. I'll have my 2 books coming this year. My first book should be out in another month or less. But if you have any questions, just ask below, and if you have any lovely, friendly or funny comments below. This cat's jumping at my legs. Just post. Befriend me. Befriend me on Facebook. I share lots more on Facebook, so if you'd like to make me as a friend, I'd like to make you as a friend, and you can befriend on Facebook. Another thing you can do to help fear or anxiety is meditate or just go into nature and quieten your mind a little bit. Because at the end of the day, it's basically just your thoughts that's creating fear. Okay, what would Eckhart Tolle mention about fear? Fear is your lack of presence in the present moment. And this is what I'm saying here. It's basically true. You're thinking or worrying or anxious about the future or the past going wrong or have gone terribly wrong. Thoughts, judgment, resistance. Non-trust, non-gratitude, non-appreciation, non-learning. So you want to learn, remember, develop and grow, become more wise, figure things out, think about things, think from your heart of love and try and understand, etc., etc., etc. So you can learn from the past and think about the past and the future. It's good. Your brain is the greatest tool. It's good to think. But are you thinking the thoughts that don't serve you and just cause you bad feelings, so to speak? Anxiety, fear, upset, depression, anger. Do you want to feel these ways? If you don't want to feel these ways, just think different thoughts. So you can think constructive thoughts, which is using the brain as your tool, or you can, you can think constructive thoughts if you want. But if you feel like just chilling from thoughts for a minute, just use your senses and look and listen in the present moment. So get back to the now, live more in the now, but don't try too hard about it, because then you might get stressed. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to get stressed. So just on and off, into the now, relax, chill. Most importantly, guys, honestly, what are you most looking forward to now at this moment? Do it. See if you can do it. That's it. Keep with sense And if you're working in jobs you don't like, it's causing you fear or just general low feelings, is there any other options? Different job? Can you be unemployed for a little while? Can you ask for help elsewhere? So I don't know. So I don't know what else to say except just enjoy yourself and hope this dog doesn't annoy you. See you again in other videos. Don't forget to check out my other videos. Below you see me, I do coaching. Below if you want personal one-to-one coaching, assistance, guidance, and I have loads of playlists on emotions and healing from past pain, people, communication and empowered relationships, awareness, spirituality and attachment, wisdom. They're all below, so enjoy and thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. I hope it hasn't been too long, which it has not, and it's cool. Enjoy your day, okay? And hey, one other thing about anxiety is that can happen if your adrenals are really weak, but it's mostly your thoughts, but it can happen about if you're, with all the other things I said is most important, but it can also happen if your adrenals are very weak. Because I used to have a really weak, that like injured adrenals, but I wasn't depressed or anxious after a while because I figured out about my thoughts and stuff. So if you want to like really help yourself, though, get on some adrenal herbs. You can just do a Google search, okay? The most common adrenal herbs are stuff like licorice, ginseng, Panax ginseng, Siberian ginseng, ginger. Ginger is very good for you to make ginger tea or ginger juice with your fruit and vegetable juices. Yeah, just do a search. You can either go to your local herbalist or order some loose herbs online and make a tea. Simple as that. Okay, thanks for your time. Blessings, love, namaste. Bye. Peace. Little doggy pie. Okay, see everyone. I'm going to go home now and have some melon. Bye.